This is a special tropical update on Tropical Storm Bonnie. It's 2:15 a.m. here in Hampton, Virginia. The 2 o'clock advisory, which was just issued by the National Hurricane Center, indicated maximum sustained winds still at 40 miles an hour, minimum central pressure at 1,007 millibars. There is a reconnaissance aircraft investigating Bonnie right now as we speak. I don't think the reconnaissance aircraft yet has found the lowest pressure within the storm or the highest winds. In other words, I don't think they've reached the center yet, because judging from the satellite presentation of Bonnie, I think we have an intensifying tropical cyclone, and I think right now the strongest winds are probably in the neighborhood of about 55 to 60 miles an hour. And I wouldn't rule out Bonnie becoming a low-end Category 1 hurricane as it approaches South Florida later this afternoon and this evening. After crossing Florida, Bonnie should emerge into the Gulf of Mexico, and watches are anticipated for parts of the eastern Gulf Coast later this afternoon or this evening. And you folks along the Gulf Coast from about New Orleans eastward, especially along the Florida Panhandle through Mississippi and Alabama, need to monitor the progress of this storm closely and be prepared for the possibility of a hurricane affecting your area. The reason why I say the possibility of a hurricane affecting your area, we have a tropical cyclone. We have a tropical cyclone over warm water, and it will be over warm water when it goes into the Gulf of Mexico. And it's always safe to bet that a tropical cyclone over warm water with minimal or even moderate shear could possibly intensify. And we've seen this happen before, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. So you folks along the Gulf Coast right now, especially Mississippi, Alabama, Florida Panhandle, need to start making your preparations as soon as the sun comes up and get ready for a possibility of a strong tropical storm or a low-end Category 1 hurricane affecting your area. As the storm approaches Florida later this afternoon, heavy rains, heavy squalls, gusty winds, up to 60 miles an hour or even higher depending on how much Bonnie intensifies or overspread the area. There will also be a threat of isolated tornadoes across southern Florida, especially over Dade and Monroe County. And this is quite common when you have a landfalling tropical cyclone. And the tornadoes usually occur to the right of where the center crosses landfall. So to the north and northwest of the eye of the storm, well, not the eye, it doesn't have an eye, but let's say to the north and northwest of the center is where you're basically going to have your highest tornado threat. And a word of caution about tornadoes that occur with tropical cyclones: they often form quickly, they move quickly, and they're rain wrapped, and because they form so quickly, warnings may not be able to be issued in time. So if you're in South Florida, you need to prepare for the possibility of a few quick, fast-moving tornadoes, and hopefully brief, fast-moving tornadoes beginning later this afternoon through this evening. And this is George Rinaldi, and I'm signing off for now. I'll try to do another update this afternoon. Well, most likely it's going to be Saturday morning before I can do one, since I'm going back to work tomorrow. Y'all have a great one, and if you're in the path of Bonnie, stay safe. And as always, for the latest information, go to the official websites at www.nhc.noaa.gov or your favorite radio or TV station. Thank you. Bye.